Yeah, hello, I'm Aleesa. I'm a science teacher here at Holland Park School in London. I decided to work at Holland Park largely due to the interview process. Many of the staff were involved in it. I got to speak with the head teacher and then followed that with speaking with the science department. So I could tell it was a collaborative effort and that they were going to be supportive. I'm a science teacher, so technically my teachable subjects are biology and chemistry, but when I teach general science for Key Stage 3, it's a bit of all three. So biology, chemistry, and physics, as well for Key Stage 4. But I also run a biodiversity club with one of my colleagues, so that has both year 7 and 9 students. So we look at diversity of species in the UK, essentially, and around the world. I love living in London. There's always something to do. It's easy to get around on the tube and different transit systems. Your coworkers are nearby. If you've developed friendships with them, so it's been really neat. Yes, it was a great experience. Catherine and Catherine, the two Catherines, were very helpful and good at checking in to see how I was getting on at the school, if I was finding accommodation well. Supportive in the endeavor. So it's a very interesting place to teach, very diverse. You can hear numerous languages in the hallways every day, which is really inspiring and interesting for me as a teacher. Those who are very interested in the sciences are very determined and focused, but then it's also a welcome challenge to introduce many practicals and lab experiments to get those who might be less inclined to learn in the sciences engaged, and the students really do love that hands-on practical aspect of the sciences. Secondary is quite similar in many ways between Canada and the UK, but then it also has its differences, like small things in semester scheduling. It's a bit different. There's 3 semesters here, there's 2 in Canada, in how we schedule the lessons, but it's not whether one is better or worse, it's just different, and I like both. I like how they schedule it here in the UK. Other than that, you're working with students at the teenage age. That seems quite universal. The key benefits are that, firstly, as I've mentioned before, it's very collaborative, so they have very scheduled meetings, like as a staff as a whole, so you're aware of what's going on in the school. And then the science department specifically is very supportive of one another. We can go to each other to ask about resources or how someone else implemented a lesson or what would be most effective, and everyone's always willing to help each other, which is good. I do have travel plans, so I am quite adventurous, so it is neat to be over here in Europe where there's many countries accessible to me, very different than Canada. Kind of North America's over on its own over there. So in the UK, I've already visited Oxford, learning about the university and the town. I would like to go over to Denmark at some point, which to me, in my point of view, is close. Close to here compared to like what I'm used to in Canada. So many travel plans. Maybe a small ski trip somewhere in there in the winter too. The overseas networking event was really good. I enjoyed it a lot. It's nice to chat with people who are kind of experiencing the same thing as you, finding accommodation, talking about the differences between their home country teaching and here, and just relating to each other on that level. It's really helpful, encouraging, good opportunity to meet other people too in this new country that we're all living in. Yeah.